Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to this new video. And while we're heading to the end of the year, I thought now would be the perfect time to share with you my games collection for the Xbox One and Xbox Series X. I'm also going to show you the game controllers that I have for the system and the system as well, at least the box as you can see right in front of me. I just upgraded to the Series X last summer. Before that I used an Xbox One S. And the main reasons for me to upgrade to the Series X were the facts that this console is a lot faster. So whenever you turn it on, within a few seconds you can just start your game up immediately. Hardly no loading times and stuff. But also the fact that I can play my games in 4K now. So those were the two main reasons to decide to upgrade. And I'm not regretting it ever since because I really enjoyed the system. I spent a lot of time playing games on it. So first off, I'm going to show you the controllers that I have in my collection. The first one is this limited edition Cyberpunk controller, which is one of my favorites. Then I also bought the controller that Microsoft put out to celebrate the 20th anniversary, which is a bit of a black see-through controller. Then I got a couple of loose controllers. This is a red one. I also got the see-through Cameo controller. Then I got the controller that I've used with my previous Xbox, the One S. This is the white controller. I sold it off with the controllers, but when I went to a flea market recently, someone sold this one loose, so I decided to pick it up again more for nostalgic reasons, or if I really want to use one when I'm playing with friends. Then I got this one. This is the original controller that came with the first Xbox One when it was first released. So I also thought it was awesome to have this one in my collection as well. And then of course I got the controller that came with the Xbox Series X and the one I'm using at the moment. Also I want to show you this one. This is a pin that I bought recently, which is probably a sort of a pre-order bonus that they gave away at the moment when they first released the Xbox One. Thought it was pretty neat. Tells you some reasons why you should upgrade from the 360 to the Xbox One. So yeah, really a nice addition to my collection. Then we're going to start with the games. They are not in particular order. And also I'm not going to talk about them in detail because that would take far too much time. So the first game I want to show you is this game. This is Wolfenstein Wolfenstein The New Order and the Old Blood. Then I got another Wolfenstein game. This is Wolfenstein 2 The New Colossus. Then I've got this one. This is a detective crime thriller, Sherlock Holmes, The Devil's Daughter. One of my favorite game series of all time, Shenmue. This is Shenmue 1 and 2. A game that I finished this year or last year, I'm not sure. Shadows Awakening. One I can highly recommend if you're a fan of RPGs. Then I got Sea of Thieves, which is a console exclusive. Another console exclusive, Scream Ride. Then I got Rise, Son of Rome, the Legendary Edition. This was a launch game for the Xbox One back in the day. And I think still to this day it has some of the best graphics on the system. Really awesome game. Road Rage. This is Resident Evil Revelations by Capcom. With the lenticular cover, I got Resident Evil Biohazard. And a game that I just recently added to my collection. I should say. This is Remnant from the Ashes. Then we're moving on to Warhammer Chaos Bane. Then I got a game which is somewhat hard to find. This is The Walking Dead, the Telltale series, the collection. This is another Telltale game from the Walking Dead series, A New Frontier. Then I got the special edition for Vikings, Wolves of Midgard. Here I got the Overkill edition of Victor Vran. This is a bit of an underrated RPG in my opinion, and this is Outward, the Day 1 edition. Then we got this horror survival game, or multiple games, Outlast Trilogy, which includes a couple of Outlast games, as you can see here. This is one I got on Black Friday a couple of years ago, Ori and the Will of the Wisps. Another console exclusive. Moving on to Observer, System Redux. This is the Day 1 edition. Then we got Need for Speed Payback. And over here we got the Aurora edition of Metro Exodus, which comes in a steel case, this plastic slipcover, and it also got a booklet included. Then we got another console exclusive, and that is Killer Instinct, the definitive edition. Now this one also comes with all the characters and all the maps from the different seasons. Then we got Judgment. I'm still looking for the Last Judgment, so I'll be hoping to add that one to the collection in the next year. Halo Infinite. Halo 5 Guardians. Then we got Halo, the Master Chief Collection. A game that I highly enjoyed and finished a while back, and that is Greedfall. And then we got the definitive edition of the Grand Theft Auto, the trilogy. I played these three in the past, but I am looking forward to play these again on the current gen system. I also got GTA 5 Premium Edition, game that I played back in the day on the Xbox 360. Then a game that I added to my collection just recently, and that is Ghostbusters the video game, remastered. Another console exclusive, and that is Gears of War 4. Also a game that I remember picking up on Black Friday a couple of years ago. Again a console exclusive, and that is Forza Horizon 4. A game that hardly anyone talks about and is, I think, a bit obscure. It's not that easy to track a copy down, at least where I live. and that is The Forgotten City. This is For Honor. And then we got 2 Far Cry games, and that is Far Cry 4 and Far Cry 5. Moving on to another stack of games, we got Warhammer 40,000 Inquisitor. Then we got another Warhammer game, and that is The End Tides, Vermintide. Then we got Yoku's Island Express. The Day 1 edition for Torment, Tides of Numenera. Then I got Tom Clancy's The Division, which I remember was a big deal back in the day because of the graphics. This one really showed off the power of the Xbox One, in my opinion. We got Titanfall 2. One of my favorites, Titan Quest. And another favorite, and in my opinion an underrated game, Terminator Resistance. Another game that I add to my collection just recently, and that is Turtles Mutants in Manhattan. Also a game that's, at least where I live, hard to track down. So I was very happy when I was able to get my hands on a copy. Another console exclusive, that is Super Lucky's Tale. And then I got Lego Dimensions, which I also have the starter pack in the large cardboard box with a couple of the figures included. And we got the special edition of Kingdom Come Deliverance. Moving on, I got Red Dead Redemption 2 with the special steelbook. Console exclusive, and that is Recore. Then I got a double pack, which consists of Rayman Legends and Rayman Origins. This is Rare Replay. Rage 2. This is R-Type Final 2. Quantum Break, another console exclusive. Then I got Sinking City, the Day 1 edition. Another game that's just in my collection since not too long ago, Crisis Remaster Trilogy. Over here I have the gold edition for The Crew 2. Moving on to Crackdown 3. Code Vein. Another game that's pretty obscure, a bit hard to find, and that is Close to the Sun. Then we got Call of Cthulhu, a game that was also available on the first Xbox, the Xbox Classic or whatever you want to call it. This is Borderlands, the Handsome Collection. Black Mirror. Another game that I finished this year and one I can highly recommend, and that is Biomutant. This is the Steelbook edition for Beyond a Steel Sky. Battle Chasers, Night War. This is Batman Return to Arkham, which has Batman City and Arkham Asylum on it. I'm sorry, Arkham City I should say, and Arkham Asylum. I got 2 copies of Batman the Enemy Within from the Telltale series. One is brand new in seal and one is used. Then I got Back 4 Blood, the deluxe edition, which comes with a steelbook. This is Attack on Titan 2, which also came with a really cool steelbook. One of the more expensive games on the system, The Amazing Spider-Man 2. And another game I finished this year, really enjoyed, high recommendation, Alien Isolation, which has a sort of a pre-order booklet, which it came with. This has the art of Alien Isolation. Another console exclusive, and that is Sunset Overdrive, Day 1. Then I got Soul Calibur 6, which is in here, and it comes in this metallic sleeve, which was a special pre-order bonus. Then we got Sonic Mania Plus. Another game that I just finished recently, and that is Sleeping Dogs, the definitive edition. I haven't played this game back when it was released on the Xbox 360 and the PlayStation 3. So this was my first playthrough and I really enjoyed the game. I can highly recommend it to anyone who hasn't played it so far. Then I got State of Decay and State of Decay 2. Moving on to Star Wars Squadrons. Another game that I finished this year, South Park, The Fractured But Whole. Moving on to Evolve. A game that I added just recently, and that is Elite Dangerous. This is the Legendary Edition. Then we got Elix and Elix 2. I finished the first one, but for some reason, I just almost beat the first one, I have to say, because I was stuck on the end boss, so I still have to beat him, and then I finished the game. And I also got Elix 2, a game series that I can highly recommend as well. Then I got Earthlock, Festival of Magic. And this one I just finished last week, Dying Light, The Following. And I also have ready to play Dying Light 2, Stay Human, which is the deluxe edition, which comes with a steelbook. Dreamfall Chapters. We got the UAC package, Doom. This comes with an emblem and a poster and a sort of a guide or handbook. Divinity Original Sin 2, the definitive edition. Devil May Cry, the HD collection. Moving on to Dead Rising 3, which was a launch game on the system back in the day, and Dead Rising 4, one of the more expensive games on the system, and that is Deadpool. Also a recent pickup, Dead Island, the definitive edition. Another recent pickup, and that is Darksiders Genesis. This is Darksiders 2, the definitive edition. The Game of the Year edition of Dark Souls 3. Moving on to Cyberpunk 2077. This is a game that I got from the collector's edition, which comes with the steelbook, which I have in my basement because the box was too large to show in this video. But I finished this. I really enjoyed it. There's been a lot of talk about this game, but my personal opinion, I think it's a great game. I really enjoyed it, and this is one I'll be sure to revisit in the future to play it again. Then we got Metal Gear Solid 5. This is the definitive experience, which comes with all the DLC. Mass Effect. We got Marvel Pinball Epic Collection, Volume 1. Marvel Guardians of the Galaxy. Mad Max, also a high recommendation. Over here I got Lords of the Fallen. Little Nightmares, the first one, the complete edition. And then the last game is Life is Strange Before the Storm. This is the limited edition. And then there is one more thing I have that I want to show you, which is not a game. It's just a steelbook, and that is this steelbook, which they released as a promotion of the Xbox Game Pass program, or whatever you want to call it.